We're going to talking about wellness today.
Excellent. Hi, how are you doing, Rachel?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm doing okay, but I think you're right. Wellness is an important topic, isn't it?
It's really important, and it sounds like it's a really easy thing to do, but actually, it's a lot harder than it sounds. And I know that you guys need to be talking about wellness using the COVID-19 Wellbeing Action Plan. And the aim of that is all about just having open and honest conversations about how people are, about what they need to just support them to stay well at work, and also anything they may need to help them boost their well-being or to help them recover from anything difficult they've had to deal with.
Mm. And of course, we need to be giving people more support now because this is such a high pressure time. A way of understanding, how pressure relates to stress is this stress equation that we put up here. And here you can see that stress equals pressure minus support. So the more pressure we experience, the more stress we experience, all things being equal. And yet we can counteract that with more support. So if we're under more pressure and we have more support, we don't experience any more stress. That's so important as leaders, because often the sources of pressure are outside of our control. And yet the sources of support are often something we can do a lot more about. So as leaders, providing more support is a fantastic way of ensuring that the people in your team do not experience more stress.
Sounds nice and simple, Gareth. I like it. Should we have a look at how it actually looks when it doesn't go quite so well in practice?
Let's do that.
Hi, all going good, I hope?
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Well, that's good. So all fine with the redeployment then. That's good.
Yeah, well, just surviving, I guess.
Well, that's the spirit. What was I trying to do? Well, I was trying to keep things positive, really. I mean, that's it. Got to keep soldiering on.
How do I feel? Well, I don't think she's interested in actually knowing how I'm doing. And she just wants me to get on with things.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's been a tough time, hasn't it?
Yeah.
How are you feeling about the redeployment?
Okay, I guess.
Right. How are you really feeling about the redeployment?
Yeah. Okay, I guess. I'm a bit worried.
Yes, I mean, it's not been easy, has it? What was I trying to do? Well, I was trying to get them talking. I think I know more now about how they're feeling.
How do I feel? Well, I think they did want to find out how I was feeling, but felt like they just wanted to check in and move on.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, okay, I guess.
How are you really feeling about the redeployment?
Yeah. Okay, I guess. A bit worried. Well, what if I don't know how to do it?
Go on.
Well, if I'm dealing with critical care, I mean, I might look really stupid.
Well, how so?
Well, I mean, I won't know what to do, will I, if I mess up? If I make someone worse, they could take my pin.
Is that what's really worrying you?
Well, what if I make a mistake? I mean, what if someone dies?
What was I trying to do? Well, I felt there was something going on for them, so I wanted to know. It's a bit scary because I'm not sure I can fix it, but I now know that we can start to look at it.
I mean, how do I feel? Well, I mean, I'm weirdly relieved that I've just said it. It's been sitting in my mind for ages, actually. I mean, okay, look, I don't know how I'd fix it, but Yeah, I mean, I feel weirdly relieved, actually, that I've just said it out loud.
Okay, well, that's just not going to happen. Okay.
Well, how do you know?
Well, there's nothing to worry about. So I'll make sure it doesn't, yeah? If you're not sure about something, just give me a call. Okay, I'm always at the end of a phone line.
Yeah, but I mean...
And you can call me up if there's anything you don't understand. That's not a problem. I mean, I've worked in loads of different roles, so I can help out.
Okay.
Okay, deal. Great. Okay, so I'll help out night or day. Just give me a call whenever you like. I'll always answer. All right. Okay, so you're good to go. Yeah?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Yeah.
Great. What was I trying to do? I feel terrible for them. I just wanted to fix it. I mean, that's my responsibility as their leader.
How do I feel? Like a problem that needed fixing.
Well, okay, that makes sense. I mean, I'd be worried about that too.
Well, it would be awful. I mean, I can just imagine it.
It's okay to feel worried about it. I can reassure you, though, that I will help you through any problems that you have.
Yeah, okay, well, thanks.
No problem. We'll get through this together. Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What was I trying to do? I feel awful for him. I want to let him know he's not alone. I'm there for him. I'll support him.
How do I feel? Well, I feel a bit better knowing that she understands and that I'm not alone feeling this way. I mean, I'm not sure she can actually help with everything, but at least I know she wants to.
Okay, well, that makes sense. I'd be worried about that too.
I mean, it would be awful. I can just imagine it.
Yeah. How would you like your redeployment to go?
What do you mean?
Well, if that's the worst possible outcome, how would you like it to go?
Well, pretty much anything else.
Okay, go on.
Well, ideally, I'd like to get through it without making any bad mistakes, without making things worse for any patients.
Okay, well, that sounds very reasonable. What would help with that?
What would help with that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if I knew I could get some help.
Okay. Well, that sounds sensible. How could you get help?
Well, I could ask the people there. I think they'd be too busy. I mean, that's why I'm there, isn't it?
Well, do you know they're too busy?
Well, no.
Okay. So what could you do?
Well, I guess I could ask.
Okay. So when you're redeployed, you could ask for help. What else could you do?
I could ask you.
Yeah. You know, I'm always happy to help. I'm always at the end of a phone line if you need me. So what will you do next?
Well, I think I'll ask for some more help when I need it.
Okay, and who will you ask?
I'll ask them. But I mean, if they are too busy, then it's good to know that I could ask you.
What was I trying to do? I wanted him to feel more confident, that he could overcome this, that I was there for him, but it was him who was helping himself.
How do I feel? I feel she really listened to me and she has confidence in me. I mean, yeah, there are lots of things I can really do to help myself. It's not easy, but, I want to do an important job, not an easy one.
So there we have it. There's some examples of how you can open conversations and what you can do when you've discovered that someone isn't feeling particularly fantastic right now or worse. So what have we learned from that? Well, that something is better than nothing. It's better to ask some questions to find out a bit more about what's going on for somebody than it is to completely ignore it. And when you are asking questions, aim to ask more open questions. Who, what, where, how, when. These are really powerful open questions that allow the person to say more. Avoid questions such as have, can, do, is. These are closed questions. They allow the person to just give a one-word answer. It's going to make it harder to get a really good dialogue going on. And use follow-up questions. So something as simple as go on or tell me a bit more about that shows that you're listening and also has the advantage of encouraging the person to talk a bit further. And be okay with silence. It may take people a little bit of time to think through their thoughts, decide on what words they want to use. It could be quite difficult for them to say something that's been stuck inside their head for a little while. The silence may feel painful to you. To the other person, it will probably just feel like really good listening.
Yeah, I like that, Gareth, a lot. I think if we're thinking about next steps, showing we're listening has got to be the key one. Listening to somebody is actually the greatest gift that you can give them, obviously apart from an expensive holiday, but listening is an absolutely important gift. Your time and your attention are incredibly valuable. So using follow-up questions, summarizing, using those nice open questions that you've talked about are really exceptional ways of doing that. And really, I think it's just all about avoiding moving on too quickly. So just staying in the moment, allowing the person to really surface what's going on for them and what they need. And the other really important thing is it's about enabling them to come up with their own solutions, supporting them and facilitating them to come up with what actions will help them, and avoiding taking those on yourself and trying to fix it too quickly, which I know is a lot of managers who really care about the staff. It's harder to not do that than it sounds. But remember, not everything can be solved in a short conversation, and that is absolutely okay.
Brilliant. Thank you, Rachel. And thank you, everyone. Take care of yourselves.
Take care.